Hello and welcome. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy, and this is a dry snuff Group 4 overview. Group 4 arrived here in record time, about 4.5 days from England. Yeah, I got one thing from them, goes missing, never showed up. They had to replace it and send it again. And now I got one that got here in 4.5 days. So it is here. I didn't expect to have to be opening this group up for another week, but here we are. So I'm going to do it now and get it out of the way. So I do want to remind, especially new people, the dry snuff groups are all in one playlist. Whereas with Dip, I do a series, and each series is its own playlist. Dry Snuff, all the groups are all on one playlist. So this is the upcoming products that will be reviewed in Group 4. There is a common theme here, which I will touch on at the end. You probably won't be able to pick it up just from looking at the products. So the first dry snuff that we will be taking a look at is Sir Walter Scott's Thrice Brewed. It's in a 25 gram tin, but it's only supposed to be 15 grams. But if I open this beforehand, then I'll have to refrigerate it. So I guess we'll find out at the review. Number 2 is Rasinski's Nordwind. It is in a very cardboard-esque sachet, which has a tear top and feels like it has a Ziploc down right about here. Again, do not know. This was something that cottagers in East Germany during the Cold War used to make themselves. More on that later. The number 3 entry will be Toke Raspberry Menthol in the 10 gram screw-off can. The last one, by the way, is also 10 grams. Number 4, what most people call Viking. It is actually the Viking. The Viking, Thor's Hammer. And this is actually 25 grams. Number 5, coming in from India. Temptation Minty Vanilla in a 10 gram plastic miniature tub, basically. Then going back to England for from Freiburg and Terre, Seville in the 25 gram tin. And then from the United States, from the company FUBAR, as in the acronym of World War II times. FUBAR Grunt, again in a 10 gram mini tub. So, what do these have in common? Well, I will tell you. With the exception of the Toke and the Temptation, the product from India, all of these are listed as high nicotine. They all, to varying degrees, have quite a kick, evidently. So is claimed. The two that do not, the Toke Raspberry Menthol, I brought that in because I was always a fan of another company's Raspberry Menthol, and I sort of wanted to see how Toke's version measured up. And the Temptation product from India, I just want to know what minty vanilla is. I want to find out what that's about. So, the Thrice Brewed is going to have a very interesting story that goes along with it. I'm not going to get into it now, but how this was made. All right. The German product, the only German product here, the Nordwind, is going to have a fairly interesting story behind it. This product very well may be green. It's not opened. I do not know. I've never had it. It is in the sachet because all of, and how do you pronounce it? Rosinski's products come in these 10-gram refill sachets. What they're refilling, I do not know. I have not got that far yet. But that should be an interesting one. And then you have the Toke. And then this is my second attempt at doing a product from the Viking. The first attempt did not work out well. Itchy nose tonight. But Thor's Hammer, I mean, just look at the name, right? Then you have the Temptation Minty Vanilla. The Seville is also high nicotine. And I got the Fubar because it is a U.S. product. It's high nicotine, but it's a U.S. product that's not made by a dip tobacco company. It's not made by U.S. Smokeless or Swisher or American Snuff. Fubar is by itself. I feel like I've been doing some of this stuff. And it is also supposedly high nicotine. Now, for people that don't know what Fubar stands for, it is effed up beyond all recognition. Not really used too much anymore. That was sort of a U.S. Army World War II time type thing. Now, one that you would hear a lot would be snafu. Situation normal, all effed up. And really, I'm not going to turn this video into military acronyms because we could probably go all night on that. But that is what that is. So there will be 7 products. And I will probably do the Sir Walter Scott's Thrice Brewed sometime this week after the 1-year mark. Just because I am very interested in that one, and that's why I placed it first. What else is going on? I have not assembled all the shout outs. That will be coming in 48 hours from now. I will be doing a video in 48 hours marking the 1-year mark for this channel. And then 48 hours after that, I will be opening up that odd playlist, the opening video for that I sort of teased. That's not really going to be tobacco oriented, to tell you the truth. I decided to do something much different, but sort of, it'll make sense. It'll make more sense when it comes, you'll see. But I will be back in 48 hours, which should fall on the 10th, because that is the 1-year mark for this channel, and I will do shout outs then. And that is that, I think. How about we just say that is that? We will pretend. Now, I think that is it, guys. I do hope everyone is well. Do take care of yourselves, and I will see you soon. God bless.